Hey guys, the wife and I played through Doki Doki Literature Club, a dating sim that turns into a horror game. Pretty interesting. We had a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna put the first episode here, and then the rest will be on the channel, on our the wife and I's little cute couples channel. So check it out. I'll put the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Hi guys!
Hey, till death restart. Doki Doki Literature Club is it's free on Steam. It's a game which released probably about 2 months ago by the time this comes out. 3 months ago, something like that.
Yeah, almost 3.
Because we're recording it, and then we have to wait until we get caught up, and then it's been a while. But we actually are blind on the game. We know it gets weird.
That's it.
And it starts off as cute anime girls, and then it gets weird. And that's pretty much the extent, because we've been avoiding spoilers. Because we knew we wanted to play this.
Well, long time ago, we saw some other people do it, and...
Well, I didn't see anybody do it.
I did.
Well, you said we.
Fine, I did.
We do things individually.
Yes. But, so, I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's just one of those anime games, whatever, upskirts and boobs. And then one of my friends, suggested it, and they were like, no, it gets weird. You should definitely play it. So here we are.
And I guess I just knew about it from other things. Oh, what's our names?
What's her name?
What's our names? TD. I guess we just do the channel.
Okay.
And it makes we can use this as an initials. It's like initials if it's like a male character.
There we go.
We should invent a character for such games with the initials TDR. Not now. We do it later. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I suppose. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oh, she's sad, but if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away.
What?
I just saw an idol from the crosswalk, and let Sayori catch up to me.
Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Wait, that's me. Oh, we were terrible at this.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, TDR.
You see, it totally works. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Oh, fine. But you did wait for me after all.
See, we're good friends.
I guess you don't have to, wait. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together to make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, TDR, have you decided on a club to join yet?
The gambling club. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
I tell you lots of things. Did I? It's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and animus.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. She turned into a sorority girl.
So you find the character as you go along. You just discover her.
I don't like her. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're just not used to the real world.
It happens. It's probably gonna happen.
You
anyway.
trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Which means I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying it to make you shut up.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
A little. A little. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
That's why she oversleeps.
Oh, we're at school. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. How'd I get here so fast? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I mean, your motivation is to get out of school. Clubs. I guess it's different, whatever. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Don't join the anime club. Sayori? Sayori wants to come to the classroom while I'm spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch up to you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori, I don't want to go to your lame club.
Yeah.
I'm not going, there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori's vice president of the literature club. I don't want to go to the lit club.
What?
I don't know how to read. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. I, an intellectual, read anime. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. There wasn't already a literature club? Is that just a book club?
Yeah.
Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President.
Wait, wouldn't she be president?
No, after the one who proposed the club. The one who proposed the club's president, and she's just...
Okay.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why don't you come to the anime club? Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made
cupcakes
and everything.
Oh, I'll come for you. I'll be there. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go! I'm too good at this.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Sounds like you.
I've done more for less. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school, and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Schwonk.
Everyone, the new member is here!
Sayori, there's nobody here. I told you don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Hello, girl one. It's a pleasure meeting you too.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, TDR, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
There's way too many girls here. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Way to be super creepy about it. What are you looking at?
You.
If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize.
She's like 12.
Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Yeah, she's 12.
She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore it when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I've just met these people, it's difficult.
I got the tones perfect.
You're doing a great job, I'm very proud of you. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
Ah, sounds like you already know Monica?
Monica.
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 What is this Japanese game with Monica?
Monica.
Alright. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right.
Yeah, I know Monica.
It's great to see you again, TDR.
That's a very intimidating situation. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
You okay there?
Basically completely out of my league. I'm being a lustful teenage boy. Okay, it's called acting. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come sit down, TDR. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Cupcakes.
Oh, too many voices. Yoo!
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
You're so cute.
He's so cute.
Just about.
Yeah, just
Oh
you,
God,
you,
I'm
you
a
told
girl.
the future. You got it. You got it. It's all right.
So cute.
You're just a typical.
I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
She has a snaggletooth. Sayori grabs one, and then Monica, I follow.
Monica. It's delicious.
Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face.
Oh wait, so.
Uh-huh. I turned the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. What do you?
Oh,
It's
just like.
it's like a circle, isn't it? It's a cupcake.
Oh no.
It's a circle. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. No, you're like 12 and you're scary. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
Of course she did. She wouldn't be so motivated.
This is really good. Maybe she's trying to impress the older members. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Just say you're welcome. Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Oh my god. How is this guy not realize he's into anime? They're like one step short of calling him senpai. Oh, I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Is this literature club or like a snack club?
It's G Club.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Yeah. Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I don't know how to read. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, you know...
I believe you.
Of course you...
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
She has the biggest boobs, so yeah.
But she's not athletic like a Monica.
I guess.
And she's not the popular girl.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. Oh,
So what made you consider the literature club?
cupcakes. Cupcakes. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori and the promise of cupcakes. I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay?
Ooh, alright. Yeah.
As president of the
and
Livers
she's the
Club,
president
it's
of the
my
club.
duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Of course she is.
Who's gonna be her girlfriend? Is it Monica?
Probably.
Monica, I'm surprised. Well, typically in a dating simulator, you choose which one to pursue, right?
True.
How come you decided to start your own club? So I'm trying to go into it as if we didn't know it gets weird, and then if we're playing this straight, it would be like, what is the girl we're going to date,
okay.
right? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Yeah, it's called leadership, Monica. Jeez.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it encourages others to get into literature. Then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader.
She just said, whatever. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
Doesn't sound that hard.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Seems pretty easy to set up.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Alright, I'll agree with that.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
Well, that's when you have to start.
Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Sans me. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted at the idea of a new member joining.
Probably. Especially
Though I
Guy.
still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, TR, what kind of things do you like to read?
Mangas. Mangas. It's like an anime, but it's printed. I can read the anime. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. No, it's got me too! Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Yuri, you're boring. You're not into the anime? Get out of here. Well, that can change. That's weird. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the room for teacup with her finger. I figured just pantomime it.
Yeah. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Oh, boring.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. As a teenage boy, I have no interest in it.
Yeah.
She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
What kind of things?
Stories with deep philosophical elements.
Psychological.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Let's talk about the game.
I read a horror book once. Oh wait, no, that was you.
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level.
You're the one that says the thing about the horror.
I was distracted because she's talking about she's getting all meta and talking about the game that we're in.
TDR has a girl voice in that point. He's just
he was mimicking her.
Yeah, there we go.
Because he's trying to flatter her. Mimicry is the sincerest form of flattery. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Aww.
With the rock.
Gotcha. So hard. Just...
Really? Hard because the rock?
No! Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
Oh my.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Yuri, no!
Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea?
Are we writing or reading?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh my.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
Because I'm part of them in the club meeting. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet? Because you're like 10.
I understand how Natsuki feels.
Do you also write?
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
Of course you also write.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Clearly.
Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Is it a writing exercise? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! That was perfect. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, TDR?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
You haven't said yes.
I'm not part of your...
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any, decision, or commitment.
But look at all their boobs, like
yeah,
high school boobs.
I mean, in a real situation, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so popular, all the girls like me. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Because they're all staring at me. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
Oh, they're so sad.
I'm sorry, I saw it.
Oh no, they're shrinking. Oh no, I made them smaller.
TDR.
You all... I'm defenseless against girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
You really did scare me for a minute. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be really super pissed.
Oh, I came for the cupcakes, alright.
Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
TDR, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Did I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey TDR, since we're already here, do you want to like walk home together?
Not really, but that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
And we're back home. Boy, we should save that for next time, the home part. So yeah,
Yes.
save. Alright, thanks for watching.
Awesome.
We'll continue our Doki Doki. Bye.
Doki Doki Doki.
Doki Doki Doki.
Bye, guys.